Hello and welcome to Maseru. Today we are going to fly the FlightFX Citation X into Port Elizabeth. It should be a short flight, but I haven't flew anything in like 2 weeks or so, so it will be nice to catch up with all the things. We are going to use BeyondATC with premium voices. Hopefully it will behave well. And with that, let's quickly get the covers, the chocks and the engine covers, and let's get into the airplane. I've already set our weights. We have 4 passengers and a bit of luggage, and we are going to hide you for a second. On second thought, let's just close the door and hide you now. Initially I want you gone, and then standby power on, and since standby power is powering the IRS, let's turn them on so they can align. Emergency lights to armed, battery 1 and 2, and ACAS power. Let's wait for them to come online. And with that, let's move over to the APU. So batteries are on, fuel boost switch is norm, APU start, and this hanger is in the middle position. APU master on, generator on, fire test. And APU start. As the APU starts properly, we will see APU amps go up. While we are here, let's turn you up. It's going to climb a bit over 300 amps and then settle back one. And now we can have avionics on properly. Let's set you to bright, and let's also set you to bright. We are going to fly in quite a lot of flights, so it won't hurt. Nope, not doing that. Oh, let's get on with the FMS. We should have GPS position. Load that. We are flying to Foxtrot Alpha Papa Echo. And there is no departure, so we're just going to select runway 22, which means of course that BeyondATC will assign us 04. Also activate. So our flight plan is kind of simple. Act up Quebec 8 Alcat. So act up. And then Quebec 8 to Alcat. And then we expect runway 26, ILS 26 from Charlie India 26. Let's put it into there, and we will get back to our flight plan once we have it initialized. But it's doing so, let's go over to performance initialization. We're not going to touch those. We'll see. We have 4 passengers and we have 302 pounds of luggage. So 302. Okay. Currently there is no hectopascals data. There is no matter for Maseru at this moment, so we are going to take 3035. Actually, what we can do is we can set 3035 here, and that's 1028. 353035, right. So that's 1028. Interesting. Okay, so 1028. Why is it 3036 then? Well, whatever. And it's also 13 degrees outside, that's the same. And the wind is 119er at 2. It should be dry, and it will be a flaps 15 takeoff. We will need 3,000 feet of the 10,000 for almost 10,500, and our V2 will be 129. Still aligning. Okay, let's hide you for a second. Let's go to there is a discontinuity there, so let's go into flight plan and delete you. Now it looks better, but of course if we have vectors then we will obey vectors. Right. Let's get you to tune and you into flight plan. Right, with the FMS done, parking brake is set, wheel chocks are removed, cabin door is closed, passenger briefing will skip that, seat and seat belts are simulated, exterior lights. And let's also not forget that we plan to fly flight level 24. I'm going to set it a little bit higher. I think our passengers will be able to handle a cabin pressure of 1,000 feet. Right. Hey, let's try to get our clearance. So there is no 80s and no clearance delivery frequency, so we will go with ground 121.7. Also, let's not forget we are listening to you as well. All right. Maseru ground, good morning, citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, request IFR to Port Elizabeth.
Maseru ground, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Cessna Citation X with information Alpha, ramp 13, request IFR clearance to Port Elizabeth.
Hotel Alpha X-ray, Mike November, Maseru ground. Information Alpha correct. Cleared to Port Elizabeth Airport runway 2. 2. After departure, radar vectors ECTAP. Climb to 11,000 feet. Squawk 5541.
Cleared to Port Elizabeth Airport, runway 22, after departure radar vectors EGTAP, climb to 11,000 feet, squawk 5541, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, readback correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Roger that, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November.
Okay, squawking 5541, 11,000 is set, runway 22 for a surprise. We got what we planned for. Let's quickly just set a correct heading. Let's get you runway 22 is 216. So 216. Oh, let's get you back to the actual that is our first one. We're going to leave it there since we do not have any other. Alright. So we have clearance. Let's go Toga. We'll go from there. Fuel quantity, we checked that. So I have checked that before recording it. In the weight, we should have about 5,160 pounds of fuel left. We used a bit with the APU. and we will need about 2,000 of it. The rest is for the alternate airport, which is Cape Town, but that is planned for a different flight. So let's get back to you here. Okay, center wing transfer is norm. Wing speeds are set. 129 will be our V2. Okay, we are set up quite nicely. No need for a pushback. So Maseru ground, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, request engine start.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, startup approved, call when ready for taxi.
Wilco, startup approved, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Okay, this looks fine. Let's go with it. So APU is on. Let's set up our displays before I do anything else. So systems, fuel, electric. Actually, let's get you to engine and systems, electric. Right, let's turn on bleeder. So we will have engine start pressure. Actually, we should set back ISO valve to closed for the engine start. Alright, clear on the right. Thank you. Starting engine number 2. Let's move you out from the cutoff position. And before I forget, let's turn you into standby. So wheel ignition. Okay. Clear on the left. And 2. And 1. Ignition. So it's properly black. Alright. While I played with it, we had 2 good engine starts. So let's delete you, return MFD setup and vertical profile. MFD setup, vertical profile. Control position. Let's do a controls check. Rudder left, right, neutral, down, up, neutral, left, right, neutral, speed brakes, and retracted. flaps. Flaps 5. Flaps 15. Let's set trim into the green band. And let's move on. We had flight controls check flaps and speed brakes. IRS is aligned. ICAS are as expected, although we can turn it back on. Parking brake on. Let's turn on veto heat and windshield heat into the normal position. AP on, that's okay. And that's AC. Alright, I think we are ready to taxi. Maseru Ground Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mike November, request taxi to the active.
Hotel Alpha X-Ray, Mike November, taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 22 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 22 via Alpha, Hotel Alpha, X-Ray Mike November.
Okay, that's just right behind
Hotel
us.
Alpha X-Ray, Mike November, contact Maseru Tower 118.5. Good day.
Over to Tower 118.5, Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mike November.
So, parking brake released. Taxi lights on, I forgot that. And we will not have much time to do it. Nozzle steering is definitely working. Brakes are checked. Let's try to check our reversers before we get onto the runway. Okay, reversers checked. Okay, before takeoff checklist, the anti-ice is, well, pitot heat is anti-ice, so it's on, but we will not need engine anti-ice or such. Flaps are set, trim is set, heading is set, altitude is set, landing lights on, and weather radar, weather, and also weather on. Can have the yoke here. Maseru Tower, Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mike November, holding short runway 22.
Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mike November, backtrack runway 22, call when ready for departure.
Backtrack runway 22, call when ready, Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mike November.
Let's try to minimize this time we spend on the runway. We can get up to 50 knots on a runway, so let's get into the vicinity of that. 33. $40, 45 will be good enough. It's not a long roll. Slow down. More or less. Maseru Tower, Hotel Alpha Extreme Mike November, ready for departure.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Maseru Tower, fly heading 220, runway 22, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 220, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Let's go and one slowly to about 60. Then release the brakes and throttles takeoff. Now let's get back to the center line. 60 knots. And we won. Positive rate. That's 5. Flaps up. Auto throttle. Level change. Heading mode. Autopilot.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, contact Maseru departure 120.7.
Contact Maseru departure 120.7, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
1207. Maseru departure, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November 7000 feet.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Maseru departure identified, climb to 12,000 feet.
Climb to 12,000 feet, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn right, heading 230.
Turn right, heading 230, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, contact Johannesburg area, east 129.1.
Center on 129.1, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Johannesburg East, good morning, citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November 10,500 feet.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Johannesburg area east, Good morning. Identified. Climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Okay, we're still in flight level change mode, which we're just accelerating to 300 knots before climbing again. We will climb to flight level 240. We can set standard.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November. Cleared direct EGTAP. Resume own navigation.
Roger, heading direct EGTAP, then resume own navigation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November. Thanks.
Direct EGTAP. Nav mode. Instead we will go for Foxtrot Alpha Papa Echo, and there is no star, so we will go ILS 26, but for now let's just close it on a second thought.
Hotel Alpha X-ray, Mike November. Contact Johannesburg Control East 119.9. Good day.
Center on 119.9, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Johannesburg East, good morning. Citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, flight level 156.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Johannesburg Control East identified.
Okay, landing at taxi light can go off. Here is up, flaps are up. Anti-ice as needed. Engine sync. Turbine. Pressurization. There is not much pressurization to be happening, but yeah, let's check that. Cabin is actually decreasing. Nice. Alright. Passenger advisory lights. We forgot that, but yeah, seatbelts on please. Or actually it's off in this version. Altimeters are
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, contact Johannesburg area East 129.1. Good day.
Center on 129.1, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Get off and 129.1. Johannesburg Control, good morning. Citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, flight level 215, climbing 240.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Johannesburg area East identified.
Let's get you to VR1, VR2, and you to progress. Next page. Top of descent is 137 miles. leveling up at flight level 240. Time to get a little bit faster.
SEM Air 900, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, SEM Air 900.
SEM Air 900, descend to 5,100 feet, QNH 1025.
Descend to 5,100 feet, QNH 1025, SEM Air 900.
Sure we can do better than 300 knots. I did forget to set anti-collision. The rest is fine. And still 100 miles to the Port Elisabeth. Let's see ourselves make the turn.
Contact Stuurman, approach 125.75.
Contact Dawid, approach 125.75, SAM Air 900.
Johannesburg area southeast 132.15.
Center on 132.15, ascend to 70, bye-bye.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November. Contact Cape Town area east 124.7.
Centre on 124.7, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Johannesburg Center, good morning. Citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, flight level 240.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Cape Town area east identified.
Actually, what we can do already is check that it's 109.5, so we are going to set 109.5 to that one. Also, runway is 189 and minimum is 389, so 390. Basically, we are going to arrive to the initial approach fix from the north, turn right and on to the runway as per the plan. Missed approach will be 3,000 feet on 268, at or above 2,000 turn left direct, Paco Echo Victor Stuurman EOR, and hold max 230 feet. Right, once we land, we'll probably use A2, this is not that long runway, and general aviation is at Bravo, so we are going to taxi there. Hopefully BeyondATC thinks the same. All right. Interesting. 268 and 266. That's good to know. Weird, very weird. But for now, let's close you. Okay. We're going to just fly. We have quite a lot of course according to the map. Although it might just be because we are way south. Sometimes the map gets a little bit weird. Okay, top of descent is now only 40. So let's quickly check 8 is 1268.
Okay, temperature 16 degrees, dew point 12 degrees, QNH 1025, landing and departing runway 2625, transition level 060, read back all hold short instructions, advise on initial contact you have information with. Port Elizabeth Airport information with 0715 Zulu, surface wind 270 degrees 6 knots, ceiling and visibility. Okay, temperature 16 degrees, dew point 12 degrees, QNH 1025, landing and departing runway 2625, transition level 060.
Okay, let's get doing stuff. So, Captain Control, Citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November ready for descent.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, expect runway 26.
Expect runway 26, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Okay, and let's get over to performance. Landing. It should be 16 degrees, wind 240 at 6, and 1025. Okay, we will need 3,000 feet to 7,000. Not insane. Oh gosh. Okay, so we will need about 3,000 feet. We will have a bit of a crosswind. Hopefully we can manage this much, and their approach speed will be 125. I will change you only when we start descending. Side window windows are closed. Okay, well, there's not much else we can do at this moment. I do hope we will get some descent soon. Let's slow down. To the 300 knots. The plane wanted to fly. Yep, 1900. Let's set nav to Stuurman, 112.9. Why do we have a second double descent? That's weird.
Port Elizabeth Airport information, Whiskey 0715 Zulu.
Okay, it's still Whiskey, we had that.
Hotel Alpha X-ray, Mike November, leave Alcat heading 224, when able proceed direct Port Elizabeth Airport.
Leave Alcat heading 224, when able proceed direct Port Elizabeth Airport. Hotel Alpha X-ray, Mike November.
So we will have a heading of 224, but still no descent. What are your plans BeyondATC? I would really want to know.
Hotel Alpha X-ray, Mike November, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
It's a 224 is exactly the VOR, so we might be getting this VOR based approach. So we're flying over directly to the VOR, and maybe then we'll see. Below 22, so we can set you to 0. Also, I think things might get a little bit too quick on the actual airport area. So I'm going to turn you on now. And also seatbelts, please.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn left heading 170.
Turn left heading 170, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
just as we were flying over Alcat. Are we going to get a longer final? This is sort of a base.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn left heading 165.
Turn left heading 165, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Let's just keep climbing until we hit 250 knots.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn right heading 215.
Turn right heading 215, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn right heading 195.
Turn right heading 195, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Let's do landing and taxi lights on.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn left heading 180, vectors for the approach.
Turn left heading 180, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Before I forget that too, engine sync off.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, contact Chief Dawid Stuurman, approach 120.4.
Contact Chief Dawid Stuurman, approach 120.4, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Port Elisabeth approach, good morning, citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November with information Whiskey, heading 180, flight level 110.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Chief Dawid Stuurman approach. QNH 1025, expect radar vectors for ILS approach. Runway 26.
QNH1025, expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 26, Hotel Alpha X-ray, Mike, November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn right, heading 250, descend flight level 090.
Turn right, heading 250, descend flight level 090, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn right, heading 275, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 275, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November.
Let's.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, turn left, heading 250, descend flight level 070.
Turn left, heading 250, descend flight level 070, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November.
Flaps 5. We'll need to get all the way down to 1900 by FI26.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, 17 miles from CI26, turn left, heading 240, maintain 1,900 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 26.
Turn left, heading 240, 1,900 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach, runway 26, Hotel Alpha X-ray, Mike, November.
Oh, come on. Okay, heading block. Okay. It's now pre-selected, just waiting for capture. We're at 23 miles. Going to keep 200 for a little bit more. Let's see about cabin altitude. It's already at 0. APU is running. Seatbelts are on. Lights are on. Taxi and landing lights are on. Okay. slow 190 and flaps 15. We are going to overshoot the turn. Alright, final approach course is 268, even though the runway is 266, which is interesting, but we should keep that in mind. And I'm not going to select 3000 feet for the missed approach until we get to either 1900 or capture the line slope. That out there should be the runway, but we're still 15 miles away, so I'm going to just leave flying, although let's slow down to 170. Go gears down. Okay, landing data, we did that. We pre-freed the approach instruments are almost set. Let's set you for the missed approach. (268) 3000 are set. Flap 35 is still to go. Passengers are free. Exterior lights are on. Minimum is set 390. Ten miles out, let's go down to 160. And flaps full. Landing gear is down. Speed brakes are retracted. Alright, we seems to be good to land, although we do not have yet the landing clearance. Also, tower will be 1181.
Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mike November. Contact Chief Dawid Stuurman Tower 118.1. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.1, Hotel Alpha X-Ray Mike November.
Port Elizabeth Tower, citation Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November 1500 feet.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November. Unable altitude change at this time.
Chief Dawid Stuurman, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike, November 1,700 feet with information whiskey.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Chief Dawid Stuurman approach, QNH 1025. Expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 26.
What
QNH
the
1025,
hell?
expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 26, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
.1.
Chief Dawid Stuurman Tower, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, ILS approach runway 26.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, Chief Dawid Stuurman Tower, wind 270 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 cleared to land.
Runway 26 cleared to land, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
That's a lot better to hear. I'm not sure why the radio did not change. Okay, autopilot off. Auto throttle off. Drop it low.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, exit right at Alpha.
Exit right at Alpha, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
I do have this is Alpha.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, contact ground 122.65.
Ground 122.65, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November. Good day.
12265. Oh, I see what I did there.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, request taxi to company ramp.
Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November, taxi to ramp 11 via Alpha.
Taxi to ramp 11 via Alpha, Hotel Alpha X-ray Mike November.
Okay, landing lights are off. You can go to standby. Flaps up. And weather radar off. BeyondATC wants us about the parking. Says we should go next to that airliner over there. Okay, let's see. Alright, so parking brake is set. Anti-ice systems all off. Taxi lights off, we don't want to blind the guy. Seatbelts can go off. IRS off. Standby power off. Avionics. I guess. APU stop. Actually, ground services, chocks at main door, and the APU RPM is 0. Viewmaster off. Nav light off and batteries off. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Port Elizabeth. I hope you liked the flight. It's been some time since our last one. It wasn't the smoothest landing, but it wasn't that terrible as well, at least to my standards. What do you think about it? Please write me in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And if you liked it, please check the like button. Thank you for joining me on this flight. I hope to see you on our next flight. And until then, goodbye.